The metaverse idea is beginning to include Web3 technologies, enabled by blockchains such as NFT and cryptos. The future metaverse would be comparable to our actual world in many ways and even replace certain real-world activities like working or hanging out. Various metaverse NFT sellers have made their NFT usable in some metaverse games such as apparel and footwear, and others aim to do so. This video explains how and why the metaverse will be a component of the future world. Let's dig into it. First of all, we will see what metaverse is. The word metaverse does not signify or relate to any single technology, but rather a broad movement in how we connect and communicate utilizing technology in this rapidly evolving environment. The metaverse may also become obsolete, even while the same technology it describes becomes mainstream. Now we will discuss what will the metaverse be used for in the next 10 years. Virtual reality, XR, promises to open the door to a wide range of previously unimaginable possibilities in the rapidly expanding metaverse. We may spend more time in the metaverse than in the actual world by 2030. People will use the metaverse's virtual capabilities to apply for employment, make money, meet friends, shop, and even marry. For higher education and job training, as well as boardroom and professional meetings, virtual 3D environments may become more common in the next decade. When it comes to sharing information, providing services, and cooperating, the metaverse will play a pivotal role. It's time to say goodbye to the typical office. Virtual links to other people, locations, and work situations will be at your fingertips in the form of new surfaces and interfaces. You can link and manipulate 3D items in a realistic virtual environment using modern technologies. Brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, that monitor, record, and communicate with the human mind will be commonplace by 2030. These XR capabilities may allow us to experience experiences and memories from someone else's life in a whole new way. On the other hand, robots are likely to be guided by synthetic data created from simulated environments to solve problems and replace people in high-risk employment. Technology has advanced and converged, creating new virtual worlds we are now immersed in. As more companies become aware of the vast array of new prospects, we are seeing a surge in investment and technical innovation. It's not only Facebook that is rebranding itself as Meta and spending $10 billion on metaverse technologies. A record-breaking $69 billion merger between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard, a company known for its successful online games with many players, has been announced. As the metaverse continues to grow, many companies will have the opportunity to adapt. If we talk about infinite work and the future of metaverse, as Web3 technology enabled by blockchain technology begins to be incorporated into the metaverse idea, the future metaverse will be highly similar to our actual world in many ways and even replace certain activities in the real world. Some sellers of metaverse non-fungible tokens, NFTs, have already permitted the use of their NFT in metaverse games like apparel and footwear, and more are likely to enter the area shortly. Many NFT fans also see the opportunity to buy or rent virtual lands in such games and reap the benefits of their investments. Future metaverses have the potential to significantly contribute to the virtual economy's expansion, which is heavily reliant on virtual worlds and video games with little interruptions. As a result, the virtual economy benefits both players and producers, and this may be further enhanced if non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are integrated into in-game assets. At this point, the metaverse is already in existence in the digital form of NFT tokens, symbolizing popular art and digital artifacts, which investors and crypto lovers alike are eager to purchase. In the wake of Meta's bold declaration that this may be the future, it is only a matter of time until we see other prominent companies follow suit. Consumers and investors may be able to access previously unattainable levels of value if the metaverse is allowed to grow at an exponential rate. Since businesses and communities from across the globe want to set up shop in a bigger metaverse, the future of the metaverse relies on the premise that it can function freely, nearly without interruption, thanks to the engagement of global producers. How will we be interacting? In the not-too-distant future, technology based on virtual reality will make communication much more accessible. People will use virtual reality goggles to access Metaverse and engage with its content. No matter what we are doing, whether we are working or just playing, we will use virtual reality headsets. It will be necessary for businesses to develop a presence in three-dimensional virtual space, just as they did in the 1990s when every organization had a website. It is anticipated that conventional gaming platforms will be obsolete by this decade and replaced with virtual reality, VR. It is a sign that online gaming and regular business are merging, that established firms will team up with game creators like Fortnite and Roblox to create exciting virtual reality experiences for their customers. What is the growth potential? According to CD, one of the most influential financial organizations in the world, there might be between $8 trillion and $13 trillion in the metaverse economy by the year 2030. This is based on the assumption that there would be 5 billion users worldwide. This analysis is predicated on the idea that the metaverse is a consistent and all-encompassing virtual reality setting. The metaverse supports this assertion. This device-agnostic idea of the metaverse has given birth to a massive ecosystem, which you can access through various platforms, including personal computers, gaming consoles, and cell phones. What are the benefits of metaverse? When it comes to socializing and interacting online, more individuals are turning to virtual places, like virtual communities and web-based communication tools, like video and web conferencing. Metaverse is a 3D immersive virtual environment that allows users to experience various real-life skills. The following are some of Metaverse's most important advantages. Distant work issues. Metaverse may solve all of the current problems associated with remote work. In a virtual setting, managers can connect with their staff, read their body language, and preserve the benefits of face-to-face communication. In addition, by keeping track of the team in a virtual office, the company may handle workplace issues like time theft and goldbrick. Resource for healthcare workers. In the past, medical professionals such as physicians and other medical personnel were unable to visit patients due to geographical constraints. Within the realm of virtual reality, known as the metaverse, they can engage in conversation with the patient and get insight into the patient's current state of health. Enjoyable online experience. The vast majority of today's metaverse games use a decentralized economic design that incentivizes players to compete for prizes by giving them an incentive to do so. These games make it possible for players to buy, sell, and trade in-game assets using non-fungible tokens. The idea that users' avatars might move freely around the digital world appeals to them, assisting in the creation of virtual experiences. Traveling experience is thrilling, but not everyone can visit the destinations of their choice. The metaverse is helpful for this purpose because it lets users virtually see locations inaccessible to them in real life. A complex virtual environment that offers a first-person experience is currently being built by combining augmented reality, virtual reality, VR, and the metaverse. Advancements in online education and learning. We can't overlook the influence the COVID epidemic had on learning and education, since over 90% of students were unable to complete their studies, and we had to discover alternative means to restart education. As a result, tools like Zoom became commonplace in online classrooms. The metaverse will make learning more accessible than ever before. As a result, the actual location of the school is no longer relevant. Real-time information exchange and hands-on instruction will be available to students from across the globe. In addition, since we have complete control over what pupils see in the metaverse, visual learning will be much simpler. In this way, students can see and experience historical events in real time rather than just reading about them. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do you think there might be more to the metaverse in the future than what we covered in the video? We'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. Until next time.